fans? It's your boy Philly Day One, and the Eagles just announced that they will be using their fifth-year option on Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. So they got to prove it here. You know what I'm saying? Prove it. I think more so than Nolan Smith, this is big for. I think really for Nolan Smith, this is big for. I think Jalen Carter. I don't really. I just think he got to not tank this year for him to get his deal. He's do a deal. What the price will be on that deal will be kind of it will kind of be based on the performance he gives us in 2026. So, prove a deal it is. You know, Jeff Stoutland was on the podcast with Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, and he explained what went wrong this past year with the offense. And he was very blunt about it, and it's something you do not want to miss. Also, Jordan Mailata was the first person to hit up. I call him the God of Destruction. Usor Bernard, yeah. The international program player. If you know, Jordan Mailata was also an international program player. And I guess this is our second one with Bernard. And our third one, I forget that guy's name, from Kenya. Yeah. I forget the guy from Kenya name, but he's supposed to be like an edge rusher that we're taking a chance on as well. Howie Roseman went off to talk about the draft. He don't feel like it's complete, and he hinted to him actually making a move between now and September. I don't know if he means the AJ Brown thing, or does he have something else in mind? Because we didn't look towards any kickers. And you know, a lot of us have been wondering what we're going to do with competition. Are we just kind of going to let Jake Elliott keep shaking kicks? What we're going to do with that? We did get a long snapper, so maybe that might help. So, you know, we got legit problems. I wouldn't call them problems, but we got legit concerns when it comes to what's left out there at positions. And Howie Roseman wanted to let everybody know that you can't address everything. You stick around the video, we'll let you see that. We have some pretty good offensive line talent with the draft that we just got. These two guys, Mekhi Morris, Georgia guard, and Markel Bell. Markel Bell and Mekhi Morris are some really good really good offensive linemen. And it kind of looked like maybe Markel Bell could start immediately. But we'll see. He'll go behind some really good behind some really good tackles, and Mekhi Morris will go behind some pretty good guards. One in which is an All-Pro guard, Landon Dickerson, and then you got Tyler Steen. So he will have the opportunity to battle Tyler Steen for that guard position. JC, man. JC with the addition of Jonathan Greenard, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Jonathan Greenard, and with the amount of pass rush moves and the ability to get to the quarterback, and he has said he don't have to get the sacks. If JC somebody gets the sacks, as long as they're putting good pressure on the quarterback, he's fine. And it seemed like we're starting to get that kind of mindset across the board. Even with the tackle we got Markel Bell. Said the same things. He's more of an outside person, like him. The tight end. They said the tight end was such a great person. Well, Jordan Matthews said that. Y'all do remember Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews used to be a Philadelphia Eagle wide receiver, a slot wide receiver, and I guess his mentor, the tight end we just got, Stoics. Stoics. His mentor. So, and last but not least, Jalen Hurts hit up Jonathan Bernard and promised him some jury. So let's get into it.
Yeah, I done fell so many times, but I got back up. I've been drugged through the mud, like it ain't been enough. I'm still going, 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 still going. And I done felt so much pain that I wanna give up, but I just can't stop now, cause I've been through too much. I'm still going, 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 still going.
All right. Jeff Stoutland was on Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce's podcast, and he explained what happened with the offense of last year. Let's see what he said.
I want to be more talking about the overall career, but I do have to ask last season, right? You guys go from winning the Super Bowl, setting a record at the running back position with the rushing game. What happened last year, just in general? Like, what was the reason for the struggles in your mind? I don't know. What went wrong last season with the Birds?
Well, I think anytime things don't go well, and I don't want to sound like I'm on like in an interview but it's the truth. It's execution, and it's calling the right play at the right time and not running bad plays into bad defenses.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't that hard. I'm not going to sit here and make up all these. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much what everybody's been saying. Execution, the play calling was absolutely horrible. And those things go hand in hand. When you're not getting no execution on the offensive line, that play calling is going to stand out tremendously. I wouldn't say that the play calling for more the year we won the Super Bowl, that play calling wasn't absolutely garbage. It was competent in some ways, but the play calling we had this past year was absolutely terrible. And it don't help when your offensive linemen are all jacked up and they can't even get the blocks on the people necessary at the first level to get anything, which is, I think, if you look back on it, it's kind of amazing that Saquon even touched 1,000 yards. It is kind of amazing that he touched 1,000 yards last season, but he did. What do we do with the offense now looking good? Offensively, everybody's healthy. You know what I'm saying? If we don't get anything going on throwing, we most definitely gonna get something going on passing. So I can't wait to see it, man. This should be a whole 360 or 180. I'm sorry. It should be a 180. Be way different from what we did last time. Jordan Mailata had already talked to our international program player. I call him the god of destruction. He's going to destroy a lot of lines, man. All he got to do is just get the position. You know what I'm saying? Learn the position. He got enough hunger, he got enough fight to learn that position. So I'm not concerned about him. It's just going to be a development. It's going to be, going to be a work in progress. He's a project. And Jordan Mailata reached out to him first.
Got a quote from Jordan Mailata about Uar Bernard.
Jordan Mailata?
Yes, he says,
Here you go. This is a
I
good clip.
effing love it. And he said, just got off the phone with him.
Really?
Yeah, so they're already talking, which I think is very
Let's
indicative
go.
of what the Eagles have in mind here. This is a guy that is going to follow a similar path. We'll see if he can reach the ceiling. Obviously, it's a big leap, but very fun that these guys are going to be in the same building.
That's very Jordan Mailata like. Very Jordan Mailata like. He's happy for him. And we got a guy from Kenya. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit him up too. But they didn't talk about that in there. And I just think this is a real steal, man, in the 7th round. Howard Roseman went crazy in the 7th round. Howard Roseman went crazy. He got an A for the draft. Him operating the draft, he got an A. Well deserved. Well deserved. There's a lot of people we feel like we didn't, we should have got. We probably should have went for a corner. We had the opportunity to get corners. We didn't. And Howard Roseman said this pertaining to the draft.
Go into this understanding that you're going to come out of it with not everything perfect, but probably have a different vision of our safety room than maybe it is publicly. But again, that'll all sort itself out. We don't play our first game till September at every position. We got to see what we have, and if we went into the draft and we filled every hole, we probably wouldn't have had a good draft. And it's yet to remains to be seen if we even had a good draft. We'll see. Understood that we couldn't get everything we wanted at any position. Very comfortable where we are as a football team right now, and understanding that there's more work to be done.
So that kind of looked like he got some things in mind. Howard Roseman was right on schedule. A lot of times through this draft, I didn't know what we was trying to do, what we was trying to get done, and then it kind of opened up when he had already made the picks, and I like the picks now. As they were happening, I was just confused about what was going on. And Howard Roseman did what Howard Roseman does, man. Trusting Howie. And Howie we trust. You know what I'm saying? So, just keep trusting the process, I'm guessing, is what he's asking, because it seems as if he's going to make a move somewhere. He's going to make a move somewhere. Maybe get some I think we most definitely need to get some competition at kicker. So he went and addressed everything else pretty much except for the safety. We got a round 5 at safety, or is it around 6? Maybe around 6. Round 6 we got safety, and I don't know if that guy be able to start for us right away. He could be a special teamer, but I don't think he'd be able to start for us. All right, the guys we got at tackle. And the guys we got at guard, man. Mekhi Morris and Markel Bell. These guys are some studs, and they're going to learn from some really good offensive linemen that we got. We got really good offensive linemen, man. From the center position, guard position, to the tackle position. Both of these guys, they got all the tools to be Pro Bowl guards and tackles. And then they got all the help. Jordan Mailata is somebody who is not going to shy away from helping anybody. Lane Johnson is not going to shy away from helping anybody. I assume Landon Dickerson ain't going to shy away from helping somebody. So with the guys we were able to pick in the draft, Harry Roseman was able to lock down, man, we got some pretty good guards and tackles. Pretty good guards and tackles, man. And if you look at the way these guys are moving, man, you see the way these guys are moving against top talent at the college level. They're only going to get better. They're only going to get better. So Howard Roseman, in my opinion, did do an A. Let me know what y'all think the draft grade was this past draft. Let me know. I'm thinking A. This A is really good. It was really good. So JC, with playing on a 5th-year option, Jalen Carter, he's at a proven year. This is a proven year. Prove it all. Him and Nolan Smith. Right now we're talking about Jalen Carter. So Jalen Carter has been putting some work in, 3 months strong, just working. He looks like he can do a push-up now. And he was pretty destructive. He was pretty disruptive when he had the shoulder injury. I imagine what it looked like now. He looks like he's getting in shape. He's working hard. And that is going to be hell for this league, especially with a proven pass rusher like Jonathan Grenard. Jonathan Grenard is a proven pass rusher. And Jalen Hurts hit him up and let him know, you finna get a ring. You finna get a ring. Don't worry about nothing. We finna get a ring. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get this ring for you. This dude has real moves. Jalen Hurts really just gotta find us 3 touchdowns a game. Find it. I don't care if you ran all 3 of them. But 3 touchdowns a game wins us the Super Bowl this year. I said it first. If we can score 3 touchdowns a game, we win the Super Bowl. Nobody will get more than 20 points on this Philadelphia Eagles team with the line looking like this. A hungry Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis that done figured it out, Jalen Hunt, who's finding his way, leading in interceptions and sacks of last year. Nolan Smith on a proven year. They got a bunch of dogs and they hungry. They hungry. Man, Super Bowl year, all Jalen got to do is find us 3 touchdowns a game. 3 touchdowns a game. And the defense will do the rest of it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn those post notifications on so y'all start missing these videos. Yeah, let's go Birds, man.